Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you these new updated custom tactics for the 4-4-2 formation in FIFA 21. So you can see it is also my default formation in game, which I actually personally use, so I think it's the best formation there is. But today I'm going to show you the 4-4-2 default tactics. I do use the second variant myself with the two TDMs instead, but they're pretty much as good as each other, just in slightly different ways. This one's slightly more attacking, slightly more balanced than the other one. But I do have another video coming out on the second variant, so I'll show you that another time. But these are going to be these ones here. Before I start, I want to say if you're not already, it would be really greatly appreciated if you could subscribe, as it just really helps me out. And yes, we get straight into the tactics now. You can see my defensive style is balanced, which is what I use on every single formation. I never really changed that. I also stick to 5 width and 5 depth because it's just a very balanced formation. I don't change too much. If you're slightly less comfortable defending, switch it to 4. If you're slightly better, go to 6. Other than that, stay on 5. Offensive style this is one of the only formations I keep on balanced. That's because it is such a balanced formation. You don't really want to change it to long ball or fast build up, because they're both good as well, so you may as well keep it balanced. Width, I keep 5. You can put to 6 if you want to, if you're left mid and right mid, you don't feel like they're wide enough, which I do find sometimes myself. So usually I play on 6 or 5. Players in box I keep on 5, corners on 3 and free kicks on 1. For the instructions, both my strikers are on stay central. That should be on stay central. When there's 2 strikers up top, make sure you have stay central on. When it's 1, just use balanced width, but for now stay central. Make sure you also have get in behind and stay forward on both of those. Yeah, so when they're always up there when you need them, and also making good runs through. For your left mid and right mid, because they're not as wide as normal wingers, that is why I do put the width slightly higher. I put stay forward on, so they don't need to come back because there was already fullbacks. And cut inside is optional. If you want them to cut in and score more, use cut inside, which is what personally I prefer. If you want them to run down the wing and cross it in more, keep it on balanced width, which is probably what most people prefer. But switch it between cut inside and balanced width, see what you like the most, and just stick with that. Personally, I just leave it on stay forward and cut inside. For your 2 centre mids, you can either, it's a bit different with the 4-4-2 second variant. With this, you can either keep them both central, which is probably the most recommended tactic. All I would change is make sure they're both on cover centre. That's quite important. But if you want to make one more attacking and one more defensive, I will also show you how to do that. The one you want to make more like a cam, you could put get into the box for cross and stay forward. Get forward, sorry. So they're still in the centre mid position, but they're slightly further up. But personally, I prefer to leave those both default. If you want to make one more defensive as well, just put stay back while attacking. Don't put drop between defenders, that's too far back. Stay back while attacking will do, and don't change this either. But personally, I prefer leaving these both default on the normal 4-4-2. So I'll just leave them completely default there, apart from I put cover centre on. 2 centre backs, leave those default as always. Fullbacks, make sure you have overlap on and stay back while attacking, so they're not pushing up, getting in the way of the wingers. But overlaps, they are on the outside as well, if they are attacking. If you have faster fullbacks, you might want to use stay back while attacking. Oh no, sorry, if you have faster fullbacks, you may want to use balanced attack. But if you want them to always be back when you need them, put stay back while attacking on. And lastly, for goalkeeper, sweeper, keeper, and comes to crosses, just by far the best to go with. Sweeper, keeper, just make sure they are winning those one-on-ones when defending, and comes to crosses, make sure they're winning the ball when they're caught from corners and stuff like that. So that is it for these updated custom tactics for the 4-4-2 formation default version. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more FIFA 21 videos like these, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.